welcome back to our channel. Ebony. I'm Erica. In today's video we have another episode of How She Grew, where we just go and find black women who give hair growth tips either on their YouTube channel or on their Instagram, and then we just go ahead and kind of condense it all into one video so that it's easy to get these tips. Black hair can grow, especially black relaxed hair, especially with the right regimen, routine, and products. And Whitney Cherelle is the perfect example of that. We actually found a power tip that she gave where she was able to grow her hair past her shoulders down her back, which is where hair growth usually plateaus around that. So stick around for that because we're going to get that to you. So yeah, we found her on Instagram and we were hooked the minute we saw her feed. And one thing that we're big fans of that we saw was that she has relaxed hair like us. Yeah, so she's been relaxed for close to 6 years now, and the relaxer that she uses is the one from ORS. I'm not quite sure how often she relaxes, but I know when I last saw that she relaxed on her Instagram, it was in June, and she said that was the second time she relaxed this year. So I'm guessing maybe she has like a 4 or 5 month stretch between her relaxers. It's approximately like, what, 3 times a year? Yeah. At one point I saw that she goes by feel as far as new growth is concerned, which I thought was pretty interesting. Instead of a timeline or trying to go by a stretch goal, she goes by how her new growth feels, which I thought was pretty interesting. So I don't know, do any of you guys do that? Like we said, we can see that her relaxed hair is growing, and it is growing long. In her pics, you can see the progression of her hair growth, and a lot of people say like when you have relaxed hair, it's usually damaged or thin, but that is clearly it all. Yeah, but that's clearly not the case with her hair. Yeah. And I don't even want to say that it's just genetics, because I hate when people say, oh, her hair is long because she has good genes. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with having good genes that grow your hair long, but when people just say, oh, it's just genetics, I feel like they're very dismissive of the fact that black women can't put in work to grow their hair, and it's also them pushing that false narrative that black hair can't grow without genetics and stuff. So like, no, like you can grow long hair with hard work and consistency. In fact, she even said it herself when someone in the comments asked what was her secret. She said it plain and simple. She just worked hard to find a regimen. And according to Whitney, her regimen is protective styling, heat reduction, and moisturizing. And it sounds simple, but we're going to get into the specifics of how she does it. I like her relaxers, the products she uses to grow her hair long. They're like drugstore brands. They aren't anything fancy, like any high-end brands or anything, which I think is great considering that a lot of people right now aren't able to go to the salon. A lot of people are able to afford, a lot of the high-end brands, expensive brands. So all of this is totally doable, so we're just gonna see how she does it. Now for her wash day, she washes weekly, and then every now and then she'll clarify, use like a clarifying shampoo. So I know for her regular wash shampoo, she uses Cream of Nature, Argan Oil Moisture brand, and then for her clarifying, she uses one from OGX. It's like a pomegranate and ginger one. And then for conditioning, she uses Herbal Essences Hello Hydration. That's like a really deep moisture type of conditioner. And then for her deep condition, she used the Proclaim Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hydrating Mask, or she'll use the Aussie 3-minute Moist Deep Condition. So you may be saying we all wash and condition our hairs. How did it grow that long? Now heat isn't bad if you know how to make it work for your hair and not overdo it. If you can't get by without it, it can do wonders for your hair. And apparently after her wash day, she usually air dries, which kudos to her because that takes forever. A long time. In fact, she's been known to do 30-day no heat challenge, which for 30 days she puts no heat on her hair, which I know that probably contributes to the majority of her growth. Now some people, when they air dry, they do air dry straight. I've seen videos of people doing that. I've done that one time. I just air dry it straight. It takes forever, but then I just leave it straight. She air dries with protective styling as her end goal. She's extremely big on wearing her hair in protective styles. In fact, she says she rarely wears her hair down straight. The only time she has worn it straight and down is like, she says like 3 times within a 12-week time span, which is cool because sometimes if you got that long hair, you just gotta flex. So yeah, the majority of the time her hair is in like a low bun or 2 braids, and then occasionally she'll walk like a braid out or something. So not only is her hair growing, but she is retaining length. She stopped wearing her hair down and she just wore those 2 protective styles that we just mentioned. Right, and I can see why getting your hair to grow at your shoulders and seeing that it stops and it kind of plateaus, I can see why that's an issue, because when your hair grows to your shoulders, your hair is rubbing against your shoulders and it's causing that friction. So friction on your ends can cause split ends or breakage. So that's why it's really hard to get your hair to grow past that point. It's always like a problem area for a lot of people. But it's really simple. Just be consistent with wearing your hair in protective styles. And then another thing she mentioned where she was able to get her hair to grow past her shoulders is that she was really consistent with moisturizing her ends. And if you go through her page, you'll see that she's really good at keeping her hair moisturized. And in order to make her protective styles last and moisturize, she uses this combo ORS Pudding and ORS Edge Control. I think I used the ORS Edge Control before. Yeah, we've had the Edge Control and we've had the pudding. We used to use it to put our hair in a ponytail. It was the green. It was green. Yeah. And for her other moisturizer, she's been known to use the cream ones. So she said she's used pink hair oil moisturizer. ORS has an actual cream moisturizer that she's used as well. And she also said cream leave-in conditioners work really well at moisturizing. So the one she used was the Cream of Nature and Buttermilk. Yeah, the creamy ones are the key for like keeping moisture. But in order to get the moisturizers to work, she does seal with an oil. And the oil that she raves about is Jamaican black castor oil. Now y'all know we love this oil. She swears by this oil as well. And many of y'all are familiar with how it works and how great it is. And this is a constant staple in her hair routine. And besides using Jamaican black castor oil to seal in her moisturizers, she does use it in other ways. For one, she massages it onto her edges and the nape area, which if you guys know, we all are familiar with this, that is the hardest area to grow, or it just grows slow. So Jamaican black castor oil is usually like the oil to target those areas. I've done it before. And then another thing she does is she takes Jamaican black castor oil and she puts it into her deep conditioner, which I think a lot of people do that. You guys leave comments all the time telling us that you guys do that. I've never really put oil in my deep conditioner. I don't think I have either. A pre-poo treatment, yes, but that's... Oh yeah. I just use a deep conditioner, like an actual mask. So yeah, she's getting benefits from it in so many ways. And when I tell you guys, Jamaican black castor oil is the truth when it comes to growing your hair. Another way that she grows her hair is by using hair vitamins. And Bea can attest to this because we use hair vitamins too. And the one she uses is the one that I have used in the past. I stopped using it. I need to go back to it. But I've been using collagen, that's another story. But anyway, the one she uses is the Nature Bounty Gummies, and I love those things. They have a lot of vitamins that work well. You were always using those. Yeah, that's a really great hair vitamin brand. I couldn't use them because I'm allergic to strawberries. Yeah, it's just something you want to add to your routine if you do want to see hair growth. As far as trims, we don't know how often she gets them, but we do know she gets them as needed. She's a huge fan of dustings like we are, but as far as like a major trim, she's like us. We just get them like when we see that we need a huge trim, an official trim. Yeah. And another thing, if you look at her Instagram page, you see that she's into fitness. So we did peep that sweatband that she uses from Sally's because it is the exact same one we use. If you guys saw our gym hair routine video, we love that headband from Sally's. It's a sweat wicking headband and it costs like $5 and we've been using that thing. I still wear mine even when I'm not working out because I just like it, but it's really good at keeping sweat away from your edges. So we saw that. Seriously, she's like super dedicated, and I saw some tips that I'm actually going to take away for myself. And if you guys look at her Instagram page, I wish she had a YouTube channel, but her Instagram page will do. But she does share a lot, especially her hair hauls and stuff. So if you want to get some ideas, you can check out her Instagram. I'll have it linked below. So yeah, let us know if you guys use these tips or if you tried something new to add to your routine. I know I did. Yeah. Comment them down below. We'd love to see you guys' comments. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye!